Hello dear viewers, please watch the full video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share our videos to your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel Dr. JPL Video Lectures by pressing the red colored subscribe button to get notification about more such videos. Hello dear viewers, this video deals with enzymes and is going to be produced on demand request by the B.Pharm first year students. So let's see the details of the enzymes. The video will tries to cover some of the basics associated with the enzymes. What do enzymes will do? How do they work? The perfect conditions required for its working, the different cofactors, inhibition, and the examples associated with the enzymes. The enzyme, they will help speed up the chemical reaction in the human body. They bind to molecules and alter them in specific ways. They are essential for respiration, digesting food, muscle and nerve function, among thousands of other roles. In this article, we will explain what are enzymes, how they will work, and will give some common examples of the enzymes that are present in our human body. The basics of enzymes, they will consist of, these are built of proteins folded into complicated shapes. They are present throughout the body. The chemical reactions that keep us alive, our metabolism that will rely on the work that the enzymes they will carry out. Enzymes will speed up, that means they will catalyze the chemical reactions. In some cases, enzymes can make a chemical reaction millions of times faster than it would have been without it. A substrate that will binds to the active site of an enzyme and is converted into products. Once the products leave the active site, the enzyme is ready to attach to a new substrate and will repeat the process. What the enzymes will do? The digestive system that will enzymes, they will help the body break down larger complex molecules into smaller molecules. The examples such as glucose, so that the body can use them as a fuel. DNA replication. Each cell in your body contains the DNA. Each time a cell divides, that DNA needs to be copied. Enzymes help in this process by unwinding the DNA coils and copying the information. Some role of enzymes into the liver. The liver breaks down toxins in the body. To do this, it uses a range of enzymes. Let's see that how enzymes they will work. The lock and key model was first proposed in 1894. In this model, an enzyme's active site is a specific shape and only the substrate will fit into it, like a lock and key. This model has now been updated and is called the induced fit model. In this model, the active site changes shape as it interacts with the substrate. Once the substrate is fully locked in and in the exact position, the catalysis that can begin. Enzymes can only work in certain conditions, and these conditions are said to be the perfect conditions. Most enzymes in the body works best at around 37 degrees Celsius, that is the body temperature. At lower temperatures, they will still work but much more slowly. Similarly, enzymes can only function in a certain pH range, that might be acidic, that might be alkaline. Their preference depends on whether they are found in the body. For instance, enzymes in the intestines, they will work best at 7.5 pH, whereas the enzymes that will found in the stomach, that will works best at pH 2, because the stomach is much more acidic. So depending upon their location and the surrounding environment, they will do their function at that particular pH value. If the temperature is too high, or if the environment is too acidic or alkaline, the enzyme changes its shape. This alters the shape of the active site so that the substrate cannot bind to it. The enzyme has become denatured. Cofactors. Some enzymes cannot function unless they have a specific non-protein molecule attached to them. These are called as cofactors. For instance, carbonic anhydrase, an enzyme that helps maintain the pH of the body, and cannot function unless it is attached to a zinc ion. Inhibition. To ensure that the body's system work correctly, sometimes enzymes need to be slowed down. For instance, if an enzyme is making too much of a product, there needs to be a way to reduce or stop production. Enzymes activity can be inhibited in a number of ways. First is the competitive inhibitors. A molecule blocks the active site so that the substrate has to compete with the inhibitor to attach to the enzyme. Non-competitive inhibitors. A molecule binds to an enzyme somewhere other than the active site and reduces how effectively it works. Uncompetitive inhibitor. The inhibitor binds to the enzyme and substrate. After they have bound to each other, the products leave the active site less easily and the reaction is slowed down. Irreversible inhibitors. An irreversible inhibitor binds to an enzyme and permanently inactivates it. Let's see some of the enzymes of specific functions. There are thousands of enzymes in the human body. Here are just a few examples. The lipases. These are a group of enzymes that help digest fats in the gut. Amylase helps the change starches into sugars. Amylase is found in saliva. Maltase, also found in saliva, breaks the sugar maltose into glucose. Maltose is found in sugars in foods such as potatoes, pasta and beer. Trypsin found in the small intestine, breaks proteins down into amino acids. Lactase, also found in the small intestine, breaks lactose, the sugar in milk, into glucose and galactose. Acetylcholinesterase breaks down the neurotransmitter acetylcholine in nerves and muscles. Helicase unravels the DNA. DNA polymerase synthesizes DNA from deoxyribonucleotides. So in a nutshell, enzymes play a huge part in the day-to-day running of the human body. By binding to and altering compounds, they are vital for the proper functioning of the digestive system, the nerves, systems, muscles and much more. For further reading, the viewers can go through these references. And in this video what we saw is the basic, what do the enzymes will do, how they work, the perfect conditions required for their functioning, the cofactors, the inhibition of the enzymes, and some of the examples of the enzymes. Thank you for watching. Take care and happy e-learning.